much do life coaches charge?
Right,
That's what I'm saying.
How much do you charge?
How much is my life worth?
Are you thinking about this?
No, I don't
Are you
want a
gonna
life
find
coach.
a life coach?
No. I'm just saying, like, realistically, how does that work? Like,
I think
hello,
Charles Manson was probably a
I'm
life
your
coach.
life coach.
I knew I could be one.
$80 an hour.
I always say I could be a cult leader. Like, I feel like I could lead a cult. I feel like that'd be. Yeah, because you know how much money these people cult leaders make? There you go. According to your
We're just waiting for Paulina.
heart's content.
Just me and
My friends. Me and my bros.
and ice cream that's about to melt. I really thought she was coming down.
I've had enough Paulina, so I've seen her.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Birthday girl today. Oh my god.
You've been waiting 10 minutes.
I thought you were coming down and then I get like, this is your cake.
Thank you. I love it.
Happy birthday. It's not really cake, it's ice cream.
I love it.
Blow your
I've been that
candle.
bitch. Yeah, it's my birthday. Sexy red. Make a wish, make a wish. Woo!
You gotta wear your stuff.
I'm down. Yes. Let's party.
Let's party.
Can you fit on my big ass head? Yes.
Yes?
My big ass head. Oh my god, you're crazy. Never too shy.
Get it sexy.
Get it sexy. It's my birthday.
It's her
I got a
birthday.
sash
It's
slash
her
whatever it's
birthday.
called on. I got a party hat.
Let's
And there's a
party.
balloon. Thank you for this. You're so sweet.
She had a cake but not cake ice
Cake,
cream.
but
Yeah, I did have a cake, not cake. You're very sweet. One thing about, well, first of all, hi, I'm Paulina.
Hi, I'm Tati.
And producer Marco's here.
Hi, guys.
Never too shy. We are back. And one thing that I will say that I am so fucking lucky is like I really have solid people in my life. Like you're very sweet. Thank you. Thank you for this. And like
welcome.
I
Aw.
appreciate you guys. And like I don't know. I just like think about it a lot every year. I reflect on my birthday, right? And for me, it's like such a time of reflection of like, damn, I really am lucky. You know, like I have like just such really solid, amazing people in my corner, and they're the same people in the corner, and it's just like so dope. So I just want to say hi, thank you, I love you guys. Y'all know who you are.
So when you guys see this, obviously her birthday passed, but it's still the month of June, so you could still celebrate her. In
The
my
whole month.
opinion, in my opinion, Paulina can have the month.
You're so wild for that.
Wow.
Yeah, I love you, but like, am I the only girl that doesn't do that? Like, I don't celebrate like a week, a month. Like, I'll do a day, but like, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or I just been traumatized. I don't know.
What, traumatized from what?
I don't know. Just like of being sad on my birthdays before. Not always. I know. No. This is
took a
like
turn?
10 years ago. I did take a turn.
Someone,
this is like years
someone broke
ago.
up with you on your
Wow.
birthday?
No one broke up with me on my birthday, but like I just like I don't know. I just feel like I never felt good on my birthday some years. I don't know, and it wasn't like anything bad happened. I just didn't like really feel great or care for it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm
Maybe.
overthinking it. Yes.
Well, how are you feeling
Today I
Today.
feel so like this is
This
a really
birthday.
good birthday.
No trauma.
No trauma. No trauma.
No
Bitch, I'm a
drama.
mother. No
She's a
trauma. If you know that clip, you know that clip. But like honestly, it's been really good. Like I went to work. Work was really great. Y'all are so thoughtful, like with your gifts and just like I'm fucking spoiled, and I like don't understand why y'all love me so much.
Because you give back. Because you spread joy and love.
Thank you.
Like, I don't think you realize you do the same for others. It's just everybody has a different way of showing it. And
Very
I think
true.
one thing about us, I guess all three of us, I
Side
had to
eye?
think like, I think we show it to people we care about, not just on their birthdays, just in little ways,
Yeah.
different ways. And I think that's more important than showing it on a birthday.
That's
But
facts.
if you don't do it, you should definitely do it on a birthday.
Do you?
Do it on the birthday.
Do all the things on the birthday.
Well, they say like what? Maybe this is more of like a relationship or like whatever thing that they say. Somebody, how they treat you on your birthday is how they feel about you. I read that on TikTok once because you know TikTok
believe
is
that.
you should believe everything on TikTok. I'm being sarcastic, but like you know what I mean. And I kind of feel like I might agree.
No, I do too.
And that applies to like friends, family, lovers, like relationships. How people treat you on your birthday is how they feel about you.
do you
What? I'm
just
scared.
me.
Uh-oh.
Do you guys think about like, for example, like let's say we're gonna pretend like we're gonna pretend it's opposite. Like my birthday was 2 weeks ago and you did like nothing. And it was just like a quick text, happy birthday, and nothing else.
For your birthday.
Yeah. Are you guys like me that I'll be like, oh, then I ain't doing all this for you. All you sent me was a text?
Wow.
No? Is it just me?
It's just you.
I feel like I like to think that I don't, but deep inside I do. Like I feel like I'm
Like
not gonna go
I
all
know,
out.
like I remember who calls me, who does
Damn.
all this, and then I think when I see it's their birthday, I take a minute and I was like, all right.
You're gonna be
Unless obviously it's somebody I'm very close with, but like if it's just like an acquaintance,
Yeah.
like okay, did you just text me? Exclamation point emoji, or was it just like a phone call? Like what was it?
Do you have expectations from people?
No, I don't think I have expectations, but I also have learned to meet people where they're at.
Facts. That's what I always say, Sonny. So
Damn.
true. No, but it's true though. I really do think that a reflection of how somebody feels about you is shown on your birthday. It's a one day a year where like it sounds so cheesy and so like childish, but it's a one day a year where it's about you. I'm saying that with like a crown and a slash on. Like, you know, it's all about me
about you.
today. But like
I have a crown.
Right, we both have crowns on. But like
I don't have a sash.
Am I wrong? Like that
No,
they
no,
say
no,
that?
I
And
agree.
kind of agree.
Yeah.
Like how somebody feels about you will show on your birthday.
I agree.
Like Christmas, cool, maybe it'll also show.
Yeah, no,
but it's not
that's
your day.
different.
That's the
It's
Lord's day.
Jesus' day.
That's Jesus' day. That's
It's
not
for
your day.
Jesus.
It's not your
It's
day.
not about you. It's about Jesus.
Damn, imagine sharing a birthday with Jesus though. That must suck.
That
That must
sucks.
be bad,
Like, yeah, you're nothing.
Yeah.
You're
You ain't
nothing.
shit.
You're nothing.
You ain't
Jesus
shit.
comes first.
Exactly.
So
Always.
you guys want to stay with our chest?
Yeah, so for today, we're going to do our say it with our chest a little different. We're going to say it with our chest, but we're actually going to say what our wish for Paulina is with our chest. So we're going to wish it with our chest.
Wish it.
So Marco and I
Wow.
will say our wish for you, and then you could say what your wish for yourself is last. How about that?
Yes.
Okay, do you
Make
want
it
to go
about
first,
me.
or you want me to go first?
I'll go first if you want. I think my wish for you, Paulina, is for you to stop people pleasing and focus on your own convictions of what you want to do with your life.
Yes.
So that's my wish for you, because I feel like sometimes you want to people please, which we've talked about many times.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
difficult
yeah.
this big age, but you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Thank
And-
you.
And set boundaries. That's what I would say.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, and I am definitely taking that with me into this new year of 33. It's my Jesus year.
Jesus.
Jesus. I mean, it sounds bad, but Jesus died when he was 33.
Did he really?
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
why.
know
That's
that.
why I said my Jesus year. Because like the
could've said-
Jordan.
you
Well,
could've said
people
Scottie
say.
Pippen.
Yeah. Well, no. It's 23, isn't it? 24 and 23. Oh, that's not Pippen. That's Kobe.
Bryant, yeah.
People say my Kobe or my
Yeah,
Jordan
Kobe
year.
year.
This is my Jesus year.
I mean, think about it. He
Jesus.
really became an icon at 33.
At 33. Thank
Damn,
you.
we
This
only-
is the year of the
Thank
icon.
you.
Jesus is an
I
icon.
only got 2 years to be an icon. Dude.
Like,
You know,
I don't want to, like, because, yeah, somebody was like, well, didn't he die at 33? It's like, well, yeah, but that's not
But
what I'm saying.
Wasn't he iconic?
He was iconic.
Because it's iconic.
hello?
Hello?
Yes. Well, I love that. Thank you, Marco.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it. And I think that, yeah, I definitely agree with you. Everything you said.
Yeah.
Everything you said.
So mine is I wish for you to be outside, but not outside in like literal like party outside. Outside like outside your comfort zone. Like I want you to take risks and do things because you know you're that girl. Because you are that girl.
Oh my
so I
God.
want you to kind of like live in that girl energy this year. Whether it's like job risks or like putting yourself out for opportunities, sponsorships, Mommy Collective, Never Too Shy. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I just want you to like pop out.
And I want to do nothing more than everything that you said.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like I have heard this message twice today from two important
Oh.
people. So from you, and you're very important to me. And on the Fred show today that I work on, the morning show, they had a birthday surprise for me. And usually we have somebody call in, and it's always like someone that like is in our life or somebody, whatever. And you know, it could be like your mom, could be like your husband, could be like your, I don't know, your cousin from whatever that you're like close to, whatever, right? And mine today was Psychic Susan. They had her call in.
her, yeah.
I love her, and she gave me pretty much the same message you did, which was wild that you said that.
That is wild because I didn't hear that on the show.
And
I actually, no, I
And you
swear.
listened, too.
I listened because again, my ride to work is like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So I just listen about the whole singing, the national.
You get the fucking commercial breaks.
Yeah, I got your commercial break.
Yeah.
I didn't actually get anything live. Like that's
Yeah,
all I got.
just that- yeah,
but it
that one
was
thing.
funny.
Yeah.
The White Sox thing and
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
audition for the White Sox national anthem contest.
Yeah, and I thought that was so funny, and I texted Paulina. But yeah, that was the only part of the show I heard. So that's crazy. That
I know.
I mean,
I think it's something that I've been working on like internally for so long, and I think it's just time where it's like pop out, go
It's
be outside.
Motherfucking go time.
It's motherfucking
That's
go
how I
time.
feel right now.
Yeah,
I'm in my it's motherfucking go time.
my
era.
girl.
Damn.
I'm so proud of you.
I am. Why? It's not about me. It's about you today.
No, it's not about me. I'm so proud of you because, like you said earlier off air, you said, like you're in the trenches, and it's like I know
Yeah.
you're going through it.
Yeah.
But you are gonna be out of this
Ish.
soonish. What are we looking at timeline wise?
Soonish.
Okay, soonish.
Soonish.
Okay,
Soonish.
I love that.
But yeah, so right now, when I say it's motherfucking go time, like very vulnerable moment for me right now.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I have a solid plan of like things I know I need to do and I need to get done, right? All work, professional related, everything. And so I'm like, man, I need to take care of myself, like my body, like mentally, all those things. Like, I don't really like the way I look right now. Like, I've been battling like this, like, oh, I lost myself type thing. Like, I let myself go. I stopped dancing. I don't work out. So I feel like physically I don't like myself right now.
I hate
And
that.
so,
I hate
yeah.
that. I'm sorry.
And so I was like, nah, this got to change. Like, I know myself. I've never felt this in my life, by the way.
Really?
I'm 32 years old. I don't think I actually like looked at myself and been like, ooh, girl. Like,
Well, I think you look
never.
amazing, but
Well,
I
thank you.
can't. I've learned this. I
Yeah.
can't speak from your perspective.
Right. So, and honestly, like, it doesn't help that we have a podcast, so I could look back to see what I looked like 2 years ago when we started, and I'm like, okay, we thought she wasn't that great, but she looked a lot better 2 years ago.
I hate this.
I know, but anyway, it's a me thing. So I decided to like put the excuses to the side, and like, I mean, again, it's early, okay? It's early, but I've already worked out twice since I started. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
trying to eat healthier. I'm miserable staring at like really yummy food, but again, my goal for this though, like truly, is strong over skinny.
I love it.
Like, I'm not looking at like trying to get skinny because that's just not in my genes. Like, that's just not me. Like, I've never actually been skinny. The last time I was skinny, I was 12 and I still had cellulite.
I was 12.
No,
I was
literally, like
12.
I was bones. What's crazy, when I was little, I used to pray, no joke, I used to pray that I would get meat because I was so skinny. And I was like, I want to get thick. Thick wasn't a word back then. But like, you could see my ribs, like the bones. Like, I was so skinny. But then I didn't gain weight, but I still had cellulite. Like, I was tiny with cellulite. And now I'm just a big girl.
oh my God.
But truly, it's not really for me like numbers exactly. It's more I want to feel good and feel good in what I wear. Like, the
Yes.
jeans, the jean test.
Girl,
when you wear
yes.
these jeans, So I think when I say it's motherfucking go time, that's how I feel. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you from 2 years. You look the same. I don't know what you're talking
Right.
about.
I don't know what you're talking
I don't
about.
You
think
literally
I do.
look the same.
I
That's
don't
the
think
same
I do.
person.
Like, legitimately. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
Okay,
I
what's
think you look
what's
the
that
same.
thing called when you look at yourself in the mirror and you see something else then?
Body dysmorphia? No.
No, I don't have that.
No.
No, that's too extreme. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Imposter syndrome? What are you talking
no,
about here,
I
bro?
don't know. It was a feeling I got
Yeah.
sometime like last week, right? When I was just like, I fucking hate the way I look. That's
Like,
it.
okay.
It's fucking go time.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
but again, I'm sticking with strong over skinny. I'm not saying
So we
like,
doing yoga? We doing Pilates? I mean, all the girls are going through yoga Pilates.
No,
phase right now.
I'm doing a mix
Running?
of not like running, but like I did 30 minutes on the treadmill. Only 2 out of those 30 actually ran, but like very fast,
Very brisk
very
walking?
fast, like jogging. Almost my heart rate was up. And then after that, like I follow like Chat GBT workouts based on like goals.
Love Chat,
and
love
stuff.
you.
Nice.
And then I go to Jackie's class
Okay.
because she's a fitness instructor.
Oh, she is?
So yeah, so I went to her
Nice.
class. Little did she tell me, the class I went to is the beginning of Hell Week. So it's her classes times 100. She makes them harder. And it was
Wow.
like a boot camp weightlifting class.
Wow.
And so my back hurts really bad right now. But anyway, nonetheless, like I think I'm very like determined. And then a person that I was going to work out with was like, oh, I didn't take it serious at first to wake up because I didn't think you were going to do it. And when somebody tells me that, like, you don't think I could do something?
Oh my God. Biggest offense.
That lights a fire, and it's like, just because of that, I'm gonna do it better than you thought I could do it.
I'm gonna show
So that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm super determined, and I just really, really, really want to be consistent. Like, I do.
And you will
And
be.
I don't have anything crazy. 3 days of working out a week,
You
because
can do it.
I have to be realistic. So I did 2 already, and it's what day is today?
you. Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Wow, girl.
And I already worked out twice, Sunday, Monday.
so proud of you.
I would have worked out today, but I got shit to do at home.
Yeah, you gotta handle
I gotta
shit.
work,
I
grade.
think what you're doing is amazing, and I think it's like something that like I've been trying to do, and I do okay, but like I don't do consistency, and that's where I lack, and I need to be consistent, right? If
Work out with me.
I'm down. I need to run. You can come to my garage too. We'll lift some weights,
yeah.
girl. We'll do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
The only thing is that people I feel like need to understand when it comes to like strong versus skinny,
Mm-hmm.
like. I don't listen. It's not even about like skinny or fat,
Yeah.
having chunk, whatever.
Yeah.
To me, it's about truly being healthy and feeling good.
Yes.
In the sense of like, because like you can lose 20 pounds. I lose 20 pounds. Our bodies are so different. They're gonna look different.
Yeah.
I might lose it here. You might lose it there.
Some people lose
in
it in their face.
Like there's so many
Yeah.
different genetics things that go into
Yeah.
it. So I don't want anyone to ever like feel like
100%.
you know what I mean. Like I
Yeah.
want to look like and pull up a photo of like a celebrity or just another influencer because like your body is not their body. And I saw a
100%.
whole TikTok on that and it was so true. And
Yeah,
I was just like,
I
that's
agree.
true. Like where the weight gain comes from and loses and all of that,
Yeah.
right? And I think people also need to understand that where it's like if you feel stronger, and I'm gonna use stronger because I think it's a really good word.
Yeah.
If you feel stronger in your body and your stamina, is that what it's called? Like when you like have that like increased, right?
Yeah.
It's like you can like run longer or like feel. I don't know, like picking up a box doesn't feel crazy heavy because you're like, damn, I'm
heavy
stronger.
right now.
I feel like we also realize like we need to realize that these things play into just our like mental
Yeah.
thoughts and just like how we even like act in life.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
agree.
I'm saying? Like your confidence is
100%.
gonna go up. And not that
Yeah.
you're not confident because you're very confident, but like
Yeah.
you're gonna
Imagine. Whew.
right, the world can't handle this.
No.
But you're gonna feel better. You're gonna walk
No,
into
right.
rooms and dominate those rooms in a different way. And
Yeah.
like it sucks that we live in a society where like we have to like maybe like I'm not even gonna say like because I know you and I don't feel this, but like
Yeah.
to look a certain way or have a certain weight number or a
Yeah.
certain size number on our bodies because like fuck that, I don't care about
Right,
that.
right.
But like because I can go into any room and be confident, but I
Yes.
just feel better when I literally feel better, right? Because like for me, so I'm on a weight loss program. I'm gonna start posting about it. I'm so excited. And the doctor that I'm working with, he is like checking certain things, check my blood levels, and it's very interesting information, right? And one thing that I think is so interesting is that he constantly we talk about like the weight or whatever, like so I did one of those things where like you hold it. Have you
The
seen those?
BMI.
Yes, and I've done them before, but it's been it's been 10 years. Oh, I hate that fucking thing.
I hate
but
it too.
It showed me my weight. So right
Yeah.
now I want to lose to get to my goal weight 38 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And when you put that in fucking perspective, that's 3 of my daughters. So I'm carrying around 3 of my daughters on my body essentially
That's
in
crazy.
weight, and we don't feel that because if you give me
No.
3 of my
They're
daughters,
distributed
I would
differently.
fall. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I'd fall to the ground because I'd be like, oh my god, I can't carry 40 pounds on me all day long. But the fact that my body is strong enough to even do that is insane. So now imagine if I was to exercise, right, and really push myself and lose this weight and build muscle.
Yeah.
And my doctor explains it really well too, where he's like, I want you to first to like lose weight. He's like, yeah, of course exercise, but don't go crazy. He's like, I
Right.
just like want you to like get movement and be healthy. But he goes, I want you to like, he's focused on my eating because he knows I have terrible eating
That's
habits.
70% of what it is.
So, like,
70% eating.
The fact that like mentally I gotta like change that too.
That's hard. That's the hardest
It's
part.
So hard.
It's been 2 days and I'm miserable.
You're miserable.
But again, here's the thing, right? Like, and not to cut you off, but
No.
to talk about that, it's not a diet. I'm not going on a
No.
diet.
You're changing,
I'm
right?
literally just monitoring and making sure my meals are balanced. I'm not overeating, and it's like I'm just playing with what I already eat and getting
Yeah.
rid of not eating certain things so often.
yeah,
Like
and- right.
I'm not drinking like the Starbucks and all that. Like
No
I would.
coffee at all? Not even
No,
black
no,
coffee?
I have coffee in the morning, but that's it.
Okay, so no, like, sugary
from
drinks.
home. Yeah, no sugary drinks. Just my homemade coffee in the morning, and that's it.
It's hard, but I
It
think
is.
what do they say? 2 weeks is a habit. That's when
Yeah.
a habit forms.
Yeah.
I think when we have this conversation in 2-3 weeks, you're gonna feel almost detoxed.
Yeah.
And then I think that'll really help once you get over that hump that you're at, because it's fucking hard where you're at right now.
Yeah.
Once you sort of like go over that hump of like, okay, I did this for 2 weeks, I have a new habit instilled in me, I think you're gonna feel a lot better. And it'll be easier. I think it does get easier. I just think the beginning is really hard.
For sure. For sure.
start.
And what helps is like having people around me that will hold me accountable and just like be so sweet. And one thing I wanted to note is like me feeling this way had nothing to do with anybody telling me anything, right? Because I feel like a lot of people feel some way because maybe somebody made a comment or they, you know, nothing. Nobody's told me anything. Everybody's nice. Like how you guys were like, oh, you look the same, right? And again, it's not that I need anybody to be like, bitch, you're fat. Of course, I'm not fat, and nobody would tell me that.
Right.
But again, it's about how you feel on the inside and how that affects you mentally and emotionally. Just like you said, like I just want to have more energy, honestly. I want to have more energy because again, when I woke up, I worked out, I went home, got my life together, I had a good meal, and then I was so productive. I got so much done. But like I had energy to do it all and I felt good. Showered, I was sleeping by 8:45 like a baby.
Yes.
Well, I woke up in the middle of the night really sore. But other than that, like I just felt good and I felt proud of myself.
Right.
And I want to continue to feel that way. So yeah, again, it has nothing to do with like being strong. I mean, being skinny, being this, losing this. I hate this. It's just like I just want to feel better. I want to feel good in clothes that I haven't felt as good in lately.
100%.
That's it.
I truly feel like, and it sounds maybe, I don't even know what it sounds like actually. This might rub someone the wrong way, but for me, I know how I feel. I know that my body looking different or even fitting differently into clothes will make me a happier person.
Yeah.
Because I've been that before. I loved how I looked and I loved how I felt. And unless you're in my skin or my body, like you can't tell me otherwise.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And like I know what my body was capable of when I was working out, when I was stronger. Like I know what my body was able to do. And I felt truly very happy because like that meant to me like, okay, my body is in a really good place and my body is allowing me to do everything. And now I'm a mom. So like I really need my body to be like on it because I want to keep up with her as we're running around town and the parks and wherever we're going. We're outside, you know? I think it's important. I think like taking care of your health. Another thing too, and I'm going to be transparent, is that we got my blood work done and there was 3 things on there that were low. And 2 of them are like, okay, I'll take vitamins, whatever. It was my zinc, which is very random. I don't even know where zinc really comes from. Like I know obviously where, but it's just like very random. I was like the zinc. Like I thought if anything it'd be like, I don't know, like my I don't even know, maybe like vitamin
Iron?
C or something. Or iron. Iron's a big one. Yes. I was like, oh, definitely my iron. Like I know it's
Yeah.
iron. No. My zinc was low, and then vitamin D, which is not random.
That's normal for people,
most people in the Midwest.
Like in the summer, you just need to be outside a little
Literally,
bit.
quite literally. So I'm sure like if I tested today, because I've been outside in the sun a
Yeah.
lot more in the past couple days, I'm sure my vitamin D would be up, like whatever. But he told me I want you on the supplement for zinc and that. Then there was a third one, and I'll look it up and maybe I could like post it. But I just forgot the name of it. And this really shook me to my core. So he told me, and he showed me because we were on the Zoom thing and I had all my results. I forgot what exactly it was, but it was a number, right? And I'm just gonna use this just for this example. Let's just say 50. 50 means you're diabetic, 50 and up. 30 and up means you are pre-diabetic. Anything under 30, you're none of
fine.
that category.
Yeah.
I was at 30.
Okay.
I was at the border.
Yeah.
I was that. Essentially,
Yeah.
I am that. I think on paper, I can be diagnosed or told that I'm pre-diabetic. Do you know how that fucking shook me to the core?
Yeah.
I was like, how did I get here? How the fuck did we get here?
Yeah.
As somebody who comes from a very healthy bloodline, like as far
Yeah.
as like I've never, like my family doesn't, from my understanding,
Right.
we don't really have a lot of medical issues. My mom is very healthy, very strong. How did we get here? And it's the poor eating, the poor sleep that I'm probably getting.
Oh, 100%.
The sleep
Stress.
is so important.
All of it.
Stress, the fact that I don't exercise, I don't move my body. And now that this came to me, I can't even describe the level of shookness. My doctor's not concerned about it. He says this is completely reversible. And he says, like, we're going to literally get this down in like a month.
Yeah.
And that was so amazing to hear. But the fact that this can, if I don't handle it,
It
quite literally it's on paper. It's telling you, if you
yes.
don't handle this now, this will not end very well. And I don't want to live a life as a diabetic.
No.
Because of my poor choices. I know some things are like, what is it called? Hereditary and certain things like that. And like, that could also be a situation. That part, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not like, I also don't know a certain side of my bloodline, I guess, or my history of medical history from my dad's side. But the fact that even is a thing right now, and I'm 33 years old, and I'm relatively healthy.
Right.
I'm overweight at the moment, that I'm not at a weight that I don't want, and I am overweight. Like the BMI says it.
We
BMAs
are,
don't lie.
technically.
BMI, whatever the fuck it's called, MAA, BMI, whatever. It doesn't lie.
F you, BMI.
So F you. But like, to me, it shook me, girl. So that's something I'm handling right now, and I hope in like 8 months, I hope that y'all see a different side of me, and I think you will. But yes, it's a lot of it's mental, and my doctor is like, he's really good and he's so funny, but like a lot of it's mental. So like, he's making me even check, like I have like I don't have it right now, but I have a glucose monitor in my arm. He puts it, it's a little thing that goes right there every morning. He makes me screenshot it to him. I have to put that on tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, blood sugars. He's making me read this book. He's essentially also having me eat a certain way. He goes, eat your fiber, then your protein, then carbs last. And I think that
You
a
need to
lot of
write
people
this
have
down
done that.
for me.
No, a lot of people do that. I'll give you the book too.
I don't know
A lot
what
of this,
I
I guess, falls into like glucose or something like
Yeah.
that. The glucose spikes like is where a lot of like the weight gain stuff might be happening. I don't know. It's very interesting though.
I think that's really important that you're getting educated, because unfortunately a big reason why people are so unhealthy and overweight and diabetic is because of lack of education.
I agree.
Like, they don't go to the doctor, so how would they know who's going to take their blood and like go through, do all these tests?
And ask
Yeah.
to do these tests, because I've been to my primary care doctors and nobody's ever shown me any of this in this way. And maybe it
or
wasn't
you'll
at that,
see,
but-
like you'll go to my chart and it'll tell you what it is. But how many times do doctors break this down and say, why is this important for you? What should you know about this?
100% agree.
So doctors out there, whatever
your
doctors
shit
are
together.
watching,
all the doctors watching,
make sure you're clear and communicating this to your patients.
please. I think it's like so
And
important.
if you're a patient, advocate for yourself.
But it actually makes me kind of sad, because I feel like this is probably why diabetes are so high in Black and
Yes.
brown communities. Like it's
Yeah,
a fucking like it's ringing
100%.
so many fucking sirens right now in front of me.
And again, look at the we could talk all day about this. Look at all the restaurants, the fast food restaurants. How many McDonald's do you see versus what's healthy? I don't know. I'm not there
Right,
yet.
what healthy place?
But you know what I'm
spots.
saying? Like, it's just what is available to them. What companies and industries see like, oh, what neighborhood should we be in? The Black and brown ones.
It's really sad.
Also, it's cultural. I mean, like at least
and
for brown
cultural.
people, like Mexico has the highest rate of obesity and diabetes in the world because of the food, the drinks, everything else. Like an horchata, which is a huge drink that's full of sugar. Like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
100% agree.
So,
100%.
yeah.
It is cultural too.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've always been a big boy, so I've always been bigger on the bigger side. But after losing 60 pounds and then gaining 20 back, for guys, it's hilarious because hearing this as a guy, like for guys at least, it's very easy to lose weight.
It is.
That's the worst part.
yeah.
Like for us, it's just kind of just cutting out foods, and like I lost 60 pounds without working out at all. Like I didn't do a single workout. And then like I have my wife who's going through right now where she goes to Pilates 6 days a week, like at 7 a.m. And like she's doing it consciously, like to make sure like she wants to feel good.
Yeah.
So I think for you guys, it's definitely like a mixture of cultural, societal, like a lot of stuff that comes in where like you look at yourself and you're at a point you're also told like not to like how you look because of, you know, societal norms. You should be this, or you're trying to be boxed into that or anything else.
Yeah.
And like that's not always true. Like people are what they are, you know. Everyone wants to be in
100%.
shape, but you know, circles are shape too. So
I don't want to be a circle.
Yeah, I don't want to circle. No.
Yeah.
And like what you're saying is not wrong, right? And it's like
Yeah.
I think it's just about mentioned getting educated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you and I guess are both on our journeys, right? And it's
Motherfucking goat
It's
time.
motherfucking go time.
running.
We're getting educated. So like how first of all, yes, finding out that like, girl, this is where you're at. Would have never known day in my life.
Right.
So I think that's step one,
I have
getting
my
educated.
doctor's appointment in June, so I'm gonna be
Hey.
like,
No, get that blood work and be like,
Tell
show
me
me
this,
everything.
this.
Where am I low? Because then you can
Yeah.
take your vitamins, and guess what? Vitamins and working out and everything you're doing, getting sunlight, all that, eating right, you're gonna feel fucking amazing. But
Yeah.
like if you're deficient in certain things, like get the vitamins.
done it.
So now exactly what I'm doing. I'm watching more of what I eat. Like I know it's my birthday, whatever, but I have to watch what I eat. I'm actually eating less too because I'm an overeater. I just was like, I'm bored. I'm gonna eat. Like the snacks are done. Working out. I'm going to yoga and Pilates starting
Give
Wednesday.
the bag to somebody else.
Right, hold on.
You just
gave
had
her
ice
snacks.
cream.
I know she handed me ice
hot
cream.
chips, all that, but it's
I
okay.
know.
Give it
All
to
those are
somebody
going
else.
to hobby. Don't worry.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if I don't get a hold of them, just kidding.
That's
No,
fine.
I'm not gonna eat them.
You won't.
But it's
I
like
could take them off your hands.
Okay, you can
No,
have
no,
them.
I don't want
No,
them.
we
I'm
both
just
can
kidding.
have
I know.
them.
I'm kidding. No.
But like even like my coffee, I was doing cream and sugar for a while.
Yeah.
Now I'm back to black. Like it sucks, but I do.
Once
And
you go back.
Once you go black, you never go
oh
back.
my
That's
god,
not true.
it doesn't bother
not
me
true.
though. Like the black coffee
Whoa.
taste, people don't like it.
Ew. No, I could
I don't
never.
mind it. Like it
I
doesn't
need my
bother
cream.
me.
I just do 2 cream only, but like
I do
that's it.
cream only.
But I don't think cream is even that bad because if you're on
No.
keto, you can have it.
Yeah, no.
It
the
depends
cream is
what kind
good.
of cream you get.
Just regular half and half is fine. But like if you get sweetened cream or like fucking,
I get unsweetened hazelnut.
yeah, I mean, you should be fine.
People do sugar free too, but
Yeah.
I don't like how sugar free tastes. I'd rather just do nothing. That's my opinion.
I do Diet Coke. Like that's my only sugar free. I like sugar free sodas.
Yeah,
so.
your house is full of sugar free. I want to die in there.
Why?
I
I just
love-
rather
amazing.
not have pop.
Same. I don't like. I try
I don't
giving it a
want
try.
diet. I just rather not
I have
pop.
either sugar free soda or LaCroix, and that's it. Like
no,
I
if
could-
I'm gonna go
that
out,
white
I'm-
people ass shit.
that
I'm
is white
just
people shit.
kidding.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro.
white girls
saying.
love a Diet Coke. They love
and
it.
LaCroix, that.
Yeah,
That's the white
white
girl
girls
shit
and the
right
gays.
there.
you know how many millionaires drink Diet Coke? 98%.
A lot of them.
98%
And
of
white
millionaires. 99%.
98% of white women.
Are you a rich
fine.
white woman?
I could be.
How many teachers?
Maybe.
Oh, you don't have to answer this, but
No,
how
but
many
they're-
white teachers?
Diet Coke.
That's all I thought of was a specific white teacher. I'm
Diet
not gonna
Coke,
lie.
man.
Like when
They
he said
love
that,
it.
they do. They
And-
store that shit.
I'm
Diet
disgusting.
I've
though.
had my first one ever at the apartment of a white teacher
Woman?
that I work
Diet
with.
Coke, the first one ever?
No, not Diet Coke, the LaCroix.
Oh, yeah. The LaCroix is just like, I usually drink LaCroix when it's like late at night.
No, I don't drink Diet Coke.
Oh, I like
I
Diet
just
Coke.
don't.
It's disgusting.
Just
Really?
do
I'll
it.
drink water.
Don't do it. Don't drink Diet Coke.
I'm
Drink
not
Diet
a fan.
Coke. It's the best thing ever.
No, I tried it. No, I'm a Coke or Dr Pepper or Pepsi.
I'm a
Drink,
Coke,
you know, Diet
RC.
Dr. Pepper is the best diet
The
soda.
higher-
Oh, I have like a
hierarchy.
nasty taste in my
Coke.
mouth.
Diet, because Dr. Pepper, what makes Dr. Pepper is not sweet.
I know.
And so if you do Diet or Dr. Pepper Zero, it tastes the same. Yeah, try, my friend.
Sure, friend.
But I kind of want to transition into what you talked about with Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Because
loves
I
Diet
feel
Coke?
like we're talking about looks and societal expectations and that, but I think a lot of people see somebody with like a really nice body and then you assume they're healthy. You could be little and tiny and have a nice body and be super unhealthy. Let's talk about
100%.
that.
You can eat like trash. It's genetics or genes, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Or you could have
Or-
all these other issues. You just don't
Yeah.
know about it. 'Cause
That's
you can't
true.
see it. So what were you saying about this whole like influencer that shit is dead?
So like I saw a TikTok about that, and I've always kind of had that thought in my head too, but. And it relates to the Kylie Jenner story because with Kylie Jenner, I guess we talked about this too at the Fred show, but she basically posted a photo and somebody was like, "Oh, let me know like how my boobs can look like that," and
Yeah.
she said the size or like not
She
the
was
size.
very specific
She-
as to
She
what
gave
her
us the whole
doctor
thing.
did.
She
Yeah,
what?
You wanna read it?
the whole
Here.
thing.
Yeah, because
Oh,
she
go ahead.
gave like
She said-
the centimeter, whatever it's called, the
Marco
CC.
got
I got it
Yeah.
pulled up. She got 445 cc's, moderate profile. I have no idea what the fuck that means.
That's the way.
Half under the muscle and silicone.
so
And then go
that's
after
what's
my
in there.
boy Garth Fisher. Hope this
I
helps.
looked him up. Yes, and I love. Okay, so I love that she said that. I love that she shot. I love when people are in the comments like shout out the doctor, like she really did.
Yeah.
So I'm getting my breast reduction augmentation, whatever it's called, because they're gonna do a lift and a reduction in about 3 weeks.
Oh,
nice.
shit.
I couldn't be more excited in my life, you guys. You
Oh
guys
my
don't even
God.
understand the excitement that I feel in my heart
Next
and my life.
season, new tits.
New titties, who
New
dis?
season, new
New
titties.
season, new
boobs.
titties.
You guys don't understand. My shit's on the floor. I
Oh
say
my
that
god,
every
I
day.
can't wait to pick them up.
No more
Thank you.
dragging.
No
Can
more
I
dragging.
have some to keep yours?
What?
It's not an implant. I don't have an implant coming out.
Give me extra.
You're gonna-
boobs,
you're gonna
just
stuff a boob there?
Put it in an urn, full circle. Remember, she called it a urinal.
Oh, a urinal.
A
A
urinal, put it in
urine.
an
Put it in an
urn?
urn, her leftover
You
titty.
guys,
You're
I
gonna
would love
stuff her
that.
titty meat into
Oh, I want to see what it looks like. They won't
Oh,
show
I
me.
would love to see. They won't,
Like the fat?
Will
Is
they
it
take a
just
picture?
fat?
Ask them to take pictures
I
during
will.
surgery. I actually, I love to see stuff like that.
Me too. I'm a fucking weirdo. I
Me
love
too.
it. I want to just see like what did you take out?
Like, what does my
What?
titty look like
You
on the
guys are-
inside? Like, what does the fat of my
It's
titty look like?
Yellow, isn't it, or some shit?
it might
Yeah,
be.
Yeah.
but I want to
Yeah,
just
fat's
see
yellow.
it.
I've seen my fat because
Yeah.
But
of
I want to know what
the
kind of
lipo.
yellow.
Oh yeah, I want to see too. But I think it'll be maybe
guys are
tissue
weird.
too. I don't know actually how that works. I think it's
Yeah.
tissue and fat. Anywho, so then I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But like, I'm very transparent, and I've always been about like my BBL, about the breast reduction that I'm doing. Anything that I do, if it's Botox, filler, I don't really do a lot of filler because I just get scared now because I'm like, my shit's like, because I have a rounder face and I've gained weight. So I'm like, I don't need like rounder lips, my own issue. But I've done the Botox, I'm going tomorrow. So it's like, okay, why are celebrities still in this era of like not being honest?
playing it off.
Like,
Like,
we all know you don't look like that
girl.
from your Pilates class. Like
Right.
some women do, you don't.
Yeah.
This is not you.
Yeah.
Or you can tell a BBL, I can spot one from a mile away.
Yeah.
Like I just can.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering why we're still doing the song and dance of like, we're going to pretend. So I love that she did that. And one thing that I will say too, I don't really understand why people look at like celebrity or rich people's bodies and go like, oh wow, like you must really work out and like, oh, I know those boobs they just grew overnight for you. I don't get that.
No.
Because I know right now there's a big influencer who's a fitness influencer who used a GLP-1 and people feel so like, what's the word? They feel so betrayed by
how
her.
How dare you?
Why do we, first of all, like,
Why do we like put them like they're gods?
why do we do that? Like, like more than likely people are getting help and it's not always GLP-1s, but it's something they're doing. Like, I do think there's people out there who work out and eat healthy. My husband, he would never inject anything into his body. I would, we're very different, but he would never, ever, but he looks amazing. Right. And like, that is hard work, dedication. And I'll give him that. But even if like he did use something, I would just still be like, okay, but like
You're still working
you're
for
still
it.
working for it. So
It's
like,
not like you're sitting down. And you're like,
exactly. Just injecting myself and stuffing my face. Like, I don't understand. So, but so that's why I have an issue with that. But I also have an issue with people just, like, again, not being honest. And I think, like, I always say this, and I had a conversation with our friend Lucy, who's producer Michael's wife,
I love Lucy.
the other day, where it's like, I just always expect me out of other people,
yeah.
or I expect
That's
like
true.
people to think like me, and like my therapist has to like scream at me and be like, people don't think like you, stop doing that. And I'm just like, because it's like so true. It's like, no, not everybody does think like me. And I feel like with that being said, like the two things I'm confused about is like why we're idolizing like these sexy hot bodies. It's cool to look and be like, oh damn, she got a great body. I will always say that, but I don't go like, oh my god, like I'm idolized, I'm fascinated, like, oh my god, I know this. Like, first of all, I don't dissect it that much, but also like, you're right, I don't know if she's injecting something as a GLP-1. I don't know, what if she's starving herself? I don't want to do that.
Right.
I am just putting other things out there of why she may look that way, right? There's bulimia, right? People do like certain like there's eating disorders. You don't know what someone's doing behind closed doors.
Right.
So we have to stop the idolization. It's great to be like, hey, that's body goals. Like, I would love to look like that. Of course we all think that, right?
Sure.
Oh, I would love to look like that. But to idolize it and then to feel betrayed and duped, I'm just like, okay, girl, like, again, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. But then the other side of it, the influencer, I'm like, okay, influencer, like, why are we not just being honest? Like, you're going to probably lose followers, but honestly, you're going to gain another community of people who are also losing weight on GLP-1s. So and that's very common. And I don't shame anyone for GLP-1, okay? I'm trying to get my GLP-1 back, so don't play with me. But like, I just don't understand like the shit. Like, why? Maybe I'm too honest. Again, I expect too much out of people because that's what I would do, but not
Because
everybody
you're
else does that.
authentically you.
I
That's
like to
how you are.
think I
But that's your
am.
brand.
That's true.
Some people, if they're
That's true.
authentically honest, it's actually going against their brand. That's why people pick brands that maybe they can't actually live up to authentically. In front of a camera, maybe I could like be this brand, but is that really who I am? And that seems like it's a fucking nightmare.
That's why I think with the influencer versus thought leader conversations, that's another one that I saw on TikTok, and I'm like, that's kind of real. They always say, like, the end of the influencer era is coming, right? We've heard this before. Personally, I can't wait for that era, my hot take. And not that I want influencers to be unemployed, but I just feel like we got to stop with, like, the... you influenced me on buying shampoo. If you're gonna be an influencer, like fucking stand for something. Like that's how personally how I feel.
Yeah, say it with your chest for real.
Say it with your chest for real. Stand for something. So I feel like, but a lot of influencers are transitioning into this position, or a lot of people are, and they're called thought leaders. And I get this, like I get told that a lot about being a thought leader in a certain space because, for example, again, my authenticity attracts certain things. So like me being authentic as a first time mom, I share everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. I don't just like make it look like rainbows and sunshine because it's not. So my friend who is in PR and my article got published today. So my article came out in Hip Latina.
Yes.
I'm Carrie Bradshaw.
As
I'm a writer.
queen.
I looked out my window and I said,
love that for you.
and then I wondered,
Oh, God.
And then I wondered. Is that what she says? And then I
have no
wondered.
idea.
Yeah.
She looks out the
Something like
window and says something. It's the funniest thing. But
And just like that.
And just like that, I wondered. So I was just like, huh. But being a thought leader is like, I think, a new term that I think is being thrown out a lot around. But I think I like it because
I agree.
It basically is like, it's putting you not even on a pedestal, but it's putting you in a position.
I don't want to say poking. You're getting people to think bigger.
Ooh,
You're
I like
not
that.
telling them what to think. You're not thinking for them. You're not pushing it, but you're
Ooh.
opening up a dialogue, opening up something to say, I want to learn more about this.
Yeah.
I need to be informed about this.
And you're not coming off as an expert because I
Right.
feel like a lot of people like to think they're an expert just because they may have like made
You're
a podcast
just creating
or like
the space for
Right.
conversation for it,
Right.
to get new information, to maybe even hear other voices, like what's lacking in this area, what do we need to talk about.
I like that. Yeah, I've been hearing this term a lot. And I told you too, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be considered a thought leader, I think for sure in education, right? Because I feel like that's something that you're vocal about, you talk a lot about, you're
Mm-hmm.
doing a lot with. And if I was to like hire you for a education conference, I would think of you again, because you're a thought leader in that space. Like,
Right.
yes, like are there certain experts in certain fields? Like, yeah, but I never was a fan of the word expert now that I think about it.
Because
Nobody
knows
is.
it all.
How do you
There's
know?
always more.
How do you know?
You're not God.
No.
God knows it all.
Like you might know about this topic, like people
Right.
even like oh God,
I
I
agree
hate
with you,
saying
though.
this. Some people are like life coaches.
Uh-huh.
I get it that they may know certain like a therapist. They may know certain techniques to like get you to think
Yeah.
things or do things or whatever. But like, how are you gonna life coach somebody? Like
Right.
you are also a human being.
You're going through life yourself. Yours
you're
isn't
life
all
coaching.
daisies and roses and butterflies.
And I don't want to, I don't want
No,
to
I
shit
get
on it
what
though,
you're saying.
because it's like therapists, I guess, could also fall in that category. But I think therapists are giving you tools based on like research, academics. Like I could be a life coach without going to school. I could be a life coach right now and be like, hey guys, I'm a life coach.
I
Like,
mean,
could.
anybody if you're read the Bible. That could be your life coach. God could be a life coach. Like anybody really could be your life coach, depending on how you see your life. Like, what do you want for yourself, for your life? What are your goals in life? Everybody's life is different.
Fair.
So, like, I think I'm a very career-driven professional. Like, a lot of my life is centered around my professional goals.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that is what makes me happy. Not everything, right?
Yeah.
So, like, my life coach, per se, can consist of multiple things, because I'm going to pick things that lead me in a direction to be better however I see fit. It really depends.
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly, because I feel like some people may even say like, oh, I have a friend, and my friend's such a good listener, and they're very objective, and they're like a life coach, but they don't go around saying, oh, I'm a life coach, I'll change your life. I think it's different. I think it's all about
Right.
perspective too.
That's very true too. Yeah, because people have different life experiences, different life perspectives.
Yeah, how do you? Okay, now I'm in the rabbit hole. How do you become a life coach? Like, who's
telling
your
you.
like?
I think you just do
You
it.
just do it.
Because, there's a guy who, I don't know if you guys saw
like,
the
is there a
news.
degree in life coaching?
No, not at all.
No, I just said that. You don't have
But
to.
there's a
I could be
guy
one.
who he was found of murder here in the U.S., and he escaped to Canada, and he became a life coach in Canada. And he just,
I mean, basic life skills, like survival of the fittest.
And he just got caught. So it's like anyone can be a fucking life coach, bro.
Yeah,
Like a
see?
murderer.
I think there's like certifications just to like put it under your name.
They're all BS.
No, I know, but I'm saying like if I wanted to come off like, oh, guys, I'm certified though. Like I think people do that to make themselves feel like to spray tan. You don't need to be certified, but I
Yeah,
got
you just
certified.
gotta learn- yeah.
You just gotta learn how to, and you can
Yeah.
practice by yourself in a
But on YouTube,
basement.
yeah.
You can
Yeah.
go on YouTube,
But-
but people get certified because and I wanted to learn how to do it properly, but B, I want a certification under my name, so I paid for that. You know what I mean?
For
But I
sure.
didn't have to.
Yeah. No. And again, like, that goes with like quality over quantity too. Cause like if I'm a consumer, like I want the person who's certified.
Do you?
I do.
What's
I mean, yeah.
What's worse, a life coach or a realtor? They're both kind of funny. Awkward silence.
I mean, I'll hire a realtor.
That makes one of us, friend. But
I
anyway.
thought you did hire a realtor.
Yeah.
When?
I thought you were.
Yeah, you literally use a realtor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I use a realtor,
She's,
but like
she's a nana
she
realtor.
charged me 1%, not 3%.
Okay.
Like most of these life coaches out here.
Anyways. Yeah, like how much do life coaches charge?
Right. How
That's
much?
what I'm saying.
How much
Like
do you charge?
how much is my life worth?
Are you thinking about this?
No, I don't
Are you
want a
gonna
life
find a
coach.
life coach?
No. I'm just saying, like realistically, how does that work? Like,
I think
hello,
Charles Manson was probably
I'm
a life
your
coach.
life coach.
I knew I could be one.
$80
That's
an
why I
hour.
don't
I always say I could be a cult leader. Like I feel like I could lead a cult. I feel like that would be a
Lead a
good.
cult.
Yeah, because you know how much money these people cult leaders make?
Oh, they make a lot.
Look at Joel Osteen. He
Yeah.
has a whole fucking $1 billion.
Yeah, he's got a lot of money with
Yeah.
that church.
So maybe life coaches, you know, they're
Mega
all in a
God.
bank. This is what you do. You go to LA, you go to Starbucks, and you just start giving out I'm a life coach cards. And you'll hit a celebrity somewhere. And then be a life coach.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, I think
I gotta work on me first.
Yeah,
gotta work
I
on
need
me
to
a
work
lot.
on coaching my own life.
Honestly,
yourself.
yeah. If I don't coach
Coaching
myself,
myself.
I won't be able to coach others.
I gotta be informed.
Coach Tati.
We
Paulina's
are your
birthday.
life coaches.
You're my life coach. Oh my
We
God.
are your life coach.
My
Yes.
life must be in shambles if you're my life coach. Oh my God. No offense. Sorry.
Oh, I like how he says no offense after like 30 things he told me today. We're like,
What did I tell you?
What did you? You've told me a lot today.
Put it on the
Off
air.
camera,
Put it on the
on
record.
camera.
Put it on
I
wax.
was like, oh my God, I have my teacher dress on today. I didn't even change. And you're like, you look better than how you. What did you say? What did he say?
You look better than how you usually look. Yeah. That's a compliment. It's a backhand.
Backhanded
it's
as
a-
fuck. Can we talk about backhanded compliments next time?
Oh God, that's a good one. I
God.
hate them. Like ew,
Well,
ew.
I'll close out by saying don't let other people coach your life. Take your life in your own hands. Coach it yourself. Look in
Yes.
the mirror. If you see more people in the mirror, then you might have personality disorder.
Yeah,
but
you
still.
just need to see
That-
a, you need to see a psychologist or something.
Yeah, you gotta see somebody for that.
Get that checked for real.
And that
That's
was-
beyond blood.
That was from Never Too Shy Life Coaching.
Never
LLC.
too shy life coding.
LLC.
LLC.
$4.50 an hour.
Right. Thanks, guys. We love you. Follow us on social at Paulina Rowe
At Talk with Tati.
and Never Too Shy.
Bye.